Peppercorn steak is a timeless dish celebrated for its bold, savory flavors and elegant simplicity. The combination of tender steak and a robust peppercorn crust creates a memorable dining experience that appeals to both traditionalists and adventurous eaters. This classic recipe highlights the natural richness of the meat, enhanced by a creamy, aromatic sauce. Whether prepared for a special occasion or a comforting meal at home, peppercorn steak remains a favorite for its depth of flavor and enduring charm. To prepare a classic peppercorn steak, selecting the right ingredients is crucial. The dish typically features cuts like filet mignon, ribeye, or sirloin, chosen for their tenderness and rich flavor. For the signature peppery crust, whole black peppercorns are coarsely crushed, though green or mixed peppercorns can also be used for a different aroma and heat level. Additional essentials include salt, high-quality oil or butter for searing, and sometimes a splash of brandy or cream to enrich the sauce. These ingredients combine to create the bold, savory profile that defines peppercorn steak. Choosing the right cut of steak is essential for achieving the best flavor and tenderness in your recipe. Popular options include ribeye, sirloin, and filet mignon, each offering a unique balance of marbling and texture. Before cooking, allow the steak to reach room temperature to ensure even cooking throughout. Patting the surface dry with paper towels helps create a flavorful crust when seared. Season generously with salt and pepper or your preferred spices, just before placing the steak on the heat. To unlock the full potential of peppercorns, it's important to crush them just before use. Freshly cracked pepper releases essential oils that contribute to a more vibrant flavor and aroma compared to pre-ground varieties. Using a mortar and pestle or a pepper mill allows you to control the coarseness, tailoring the texture to your dish. This simple step can elevate both the taste and fragrance of your culinary creations. Begin by generously seasoning the steak with salt and freshly cracked peppercorns. Make sure to cover all sides evenly, as this helps to enhance the natural flavors of the meat. The salt draws out moisture, creating a flavorful crust during cooking, while the peppercorns add a subtle heat and aromatic depth. Taking the time to season thoroughly ensures each bite is packed with taste. Before searing a steak, it's important to properly heat your pan. A hot pan ensures that the steak develops a flavorful, caramelized crust. Choosing the right oil or butter is also crucial. Oils with high smoke points, such as canola or grapeseed, are ideal for searing at high temperatures. Butter can add richness, but it's best added near the end to prevent burning. Taking these steps sets the foundation for a perfectly seared steak. Searing a steak is an essential step in creating a delicious, flavorful crust. By applying high heat to the surface, the natural sugars and proteins caramelize, resulting in a rich, savory exterior. At the same time, it's important to avoid overcooking the inside, ensuring the steak remains juicy and tender. Achieving this balance elevates both the taste and texture of the final dish. Achieving the perfect steak begins with careful attention to doneness. As the steak cooks, it's important to monitor its internal temperature using a reliable meat thermometer. Different levels of doneness correspond to specific temperature ranges, from rare to well done. Checking the temperature ensures the steak is cooked safely while preserving its juiciness and flavor. Remove the steak from heat just before it reaches the target temperature, as it will continue to cook slightly while resting. After cooking, it's important to remove the steak from the pan and let it rest. This resting period allows the juices to redistribute throughout the meat, ensuring each bite is tender and flavorful. Cutting into the steak too soon can cause the juices to escape, resulting in a drier texture. By being patient and allowing the steak to rest, you achieve optimal juiciness and a more satisfying dining experience. To prepare the classic peppercorn sauce, begin by using the same pan in which you cooked your meat, allowing the flavors to build. Add crushed peppercorns and gently heat them to release their aroma. Next, deglaze the pan with a splash of brandy or cognac, scraping up any browned bits left behind. Once the liquid has reduced slightly, stir in heavy cream, letting the sauce simmer until it thickens to a silky consistency. The result is a rich, flavorful sauce that perfectly complements your dish. Allowing the sauce to simmer gently is crucial for developing its rich flavor and ideal texture. As it cooks over low heat, excess moisture evaporates, concentrating the ingredients and melding their tastes together. This slow process helps the sauce thicken naturally, resulting in a smooth and velvety consistency. Patience during simmering ensures that every bite is infused with depth and complexity. Once the steak is perfectly cooked, it is placed on a warm plate and generously topped with the rich peppercorn sauce. The sauce adds a bold aromatic flavor that complements the savory notes of the meat. For a finishing touch, consider garnishing with freshly chopped parsley or a sprig of thyme. Pairing the dish with roasted potatoes or seasonal vegetables enhances both presentation and taste, creating a well-balanced and satisfying meal. Peppercorn steak pairs beautifully with a variety of side dishes that enhance its bold flavors. Classic choices like creamy mashed potatoes or crispy roasted potatoes offer a comforting balance to the steak's peppery kick. Steamed or sautéed vegetables, such as green beans, asparagus, or broccoli, add freshness and color to the plate. For a lighter option, a simple green salad with a tangy vinaigrette can help cleanse the palate between bites. These accompaniments not only complement the steak, but also create a well-rounded and satisfying meal. Presentation plays a crucial role in elevating the dining experience. Start by choosing plates that complement the colors and textures of your dish, ensuring they aren't too crowded or too empty. Arrange food thoughtfully, using height and contrasting shapes to create visual interest. Garnish with fresh herbs or edible flowers for a pop of color, and wipe the edges of the plate for a clean finish. These simple techniques can transform an ordinary meal into an eye-catching culinary creation. Peppercorn steak offers a delightful balance of bold flavors and tender texture, making it a favorite among steak enthusiasts. Whether you prefer the classic version or like to experiment with different types of peppercorns and sauces, there are countless ways to enjoy this dish. Consider trying variations with green peppercorns for a milder taste, or adding a splash of brandy to the sauce for extra depth. No matter how you prepare it, peppercorn steak is sure to impress at any meal. Exploring these options allows you to find the perfect combination that suits your palate.